Alrighty. It's been far too long. Way too long.
You say it's been far too long for this?
Yeah. It's been almost, the last time I played was the 13th, so it's been pretty much 10 days. Okay? 10 days. That's a while. It's more than a week.
I don't believe that.
It literally says it in the save file when it was last played.
About like 2 days ago.
I did not play it 2 days ago. I probably pulled it up, but you told me to close it.
I gotta take hardcore drugs to watch this shit.
I don't know about that. I might be boring, but come on.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little unless, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins.
By playing this and doing stuff that you want the past next couple of days, we're in accordance of getting shit done on Sunday. 100%. No fucking around.
No.
As if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest,
I call it give and take.
mayhap it would please you to observe some of our
I know you love to
work.
take.
Would that be possible?
I give more than you think.
A survey is being conducted.
You
not
give
far
some,
from
alright.
here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
All right. I'll go
He
and
kind
meet
of talks
with
like you.
They will
All
be
right.
most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take
Simple
the
and
road
concise.
from
That's all you
Titan's
need to do.
Way? It will lead you straight to the
Yeah,
village.
take that
after
sword
but a
and
short
stick it
walk.
straight up here, you know.
Thank you. I will.
I
Keystrike.
wish you a safe journey,
Sphincter.
my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
Well, we still have a little bit more side questing, so get ready.
A village built around an airship. Sounds like another lost wing. I hope the inhabitants are just as friendly. Come on.
I know that I'm going to probably be harping on this, but a couple days ago they released Final Fantasy 16
Right.
cards. What?
God.
They actually made
On
one
what?
for Magic. The
Oh
spoilers.
my god.
They actually
Spoil 'em.
they actually have one of Ambrosia. Obviously they have one of Torgal. So
You're something else, aren't you?
hey man. You know how many years I always wanted this to exist? And this was even before we learned about it actually existing.
Did you like think about it before you went to bed every night until it happened?
No, it's just that, oh, one of my favorite properties ever, Final Fantasy, is having collaboration with a card game I've been playing for X amount of years.
Oh my god.
Kind of, like, cool.
Yeah, maybe you play 16 in Arena at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna fight something.
Oh no.
Bite my ass.
You'll pay for this.
Wow, new looking fucking enemies. Holy shit, and they actually.
Still be survivors.
I fought these guys before.
Here comes the fucking that leads to fucking kill your eyeball. God, even your fucking stream's cutting for. Are you or is this 4K stream for me? It's a 4K stream, baby.
Oh my god.
I'll keep it. Okay, baby.
It shouldn't be 4K.
Fit my fucking 4K TV in here. Takes up my whole room.
It's not even 4K, it's 1440p, but, you know.
Whatever that thing is, I'd say it's their leader.
I swear to you, it's like they gave up at the end of this game.
I mean, I will agree that it seemed more interesting when you first see a lot of these enemies, and it doesn't feel as impressive after the fact, but...
Too slow.
So, are you telling me you like really monotonous games?
I mean, I play mobile games.
So after this one's done, you're
After this one, what?
Suicide Squad next.
No.
You'd actually.
I still have other games I need to beat.
Beating them off.
If I didn't have a laundry list of games I had already started, then yeah, I probably would do it.
Believe RoboCop.
Yeah, I
City.
know. I still need to fucking finish that eventually.
When you beat this, I don't want to ever hear the word DLC come out of it.
Oh, I want to do the DLC.
You paying for yourself? I ain't doing that shit.
I know.
The best decision I made. Fucking just getting into the base game. Oh my god.
I always knew I wasn't allowed to enjoy things in life.
Oh, shut the
It
fuck
tortures you. If I like it, it tortures you.
Should have stayed in the past.
up. Oh my god.
These must be Cyril's colleagues.
I like magic. Oh, it tortures you. Oh, I like Final Fantasy. It tortures you.
Anything that I like that's
you?
gonna torture you, you know what you say? I ain't doing that.
Yeah. I never said you had to play this shit.
I did not recognize
You
you.
just,
So that's the
You
mass
are Lord
equivalent of me,
Rustford,
like
are
you
you
saying
not?
you're gonna play Final Fantasy, and I this
This
is how it looked like.
tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, Our brothers here occupy
That's what it
their
looks like.
attentions. Thanks to them.
If that was
and
you,
to you,
that's what it
we
looked like.
were, for a mercy, able to see
Leaving.
our duty to its conclusion.
Think about
You
it,
call that a mercy?
right?
Your brothers
Oh my God,
might
I'm
still be
pulling
up.
alive if you
Did you
put their
post
safety
something?
before your duty.
No, I left the
Surely
call.
this
Oh, I
survey
didn't even
wasn't worth
notice.
dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins. A
Anything
duty
Marvel.
of
Nope.
the highest import, as I'm
Yep.
sure you will agree.
Oh,
And you
speaking
think
of
your
that,
dead brothers would agree with you too?
so the whole thing
I
with
don't want to talk about it.
no, no, no,
I
no,
don't
no,
want to
no,
talk about it.
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
want to
no,
talk
no,
about
no,
it.
because this is
An
actually
honor
interesting,
to which
and
all undying aspire.
you brought it up.
Now, to what do we owe
So
the
the
honor
whole
of
the
your
whole Marvel
presence,
thing
Lord
is,
Marquis?
since they can't license
told
out
me
the
of your
stuff for
work here,
digital,
and I
they're
agreed
gonna
to
make
collect your
in-universe
findings in his
equivalents
stead.
of the
I see.
cards.
That is
So there's
most
gonna be an
kind.
in-universe
Pray,
equivalent for
take
storing
them then,
and shit.
with our humble thanks. May the Firebird's
That's
flame
lame.
burn ever in
I
your
know it
heart,
sucks, but
as it does
I
in
mean,
ours.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another.
You know what? Don't matter to
For a
me. I
survey.
don't give a fuck.
I suppose
Yeah, I
I better
know.
get this back to Cyril.
I was telling my mom, I was like, all this American slop that people pay for, fucking what? Stardom World and Russell Universe way cheaper than anything that you can get over here.
Yeah. No, I agree.
That shit fucking entertains me way more, even though I don't even use Russell Universe that much.
Yeah.
That's way better of a fucking deal than some of the slop that you can get over here. Especially now with Netflix, they're probably gonna be $30 a month.
Oh yeah.
I
There's gonna be a
collected your
crash.
colleagues'
A
preliminary
media
findings.
crash.
Yeah.
Not even necessarily
I'll
just a
take them.
crash to gaming industry.
Sorry it happened. Sorry it happened because they've already. Netflix is at a race to try and accumulate
No
everything now.
thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I shall study them and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima.
Cyril, your survey party suffered several losses in Kretov. Losses which could have been avoided had the others not chosen to complete their work instead of saving their friends. Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty, and should we die in discharging it, so be it.
Even when death is avoidable.
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations, and your opinion of our methods, however earnest, is not like to change them. We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very order exists for that purpose, and that purpose alone.
Cyril, I know that you and your brethren answer only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort, that they might live to do their duty for years to come. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please. For all our sakes.
I thank you for your advice, my lord. If you will permit me to respond, our faith in his grace, Joshua Rossfield, is absolute, and we of the Undying will do what we believe is right to fulfill our duty unto him. As first shield to the Phoenix, I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind, and it is my hope that we may continue to do our duty together.
Decent experience. That's funny. I get an ice trinket. got just 2 more side quests left, then we can actually proceed.
Take that, you naughty thief! And that! Stop.
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure? I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together. Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalamil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalamil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon. May there indeed. I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention. And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws, and they grow more organized by the day.
We'll fight them all off just like last time, no matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be. Until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud, by finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more? How could I refuse?
Yeah,
you,
let's
my lord.
mercilessly kill some
Victor will
bandits.
fill you in on
Perfect.
the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you. I'll go and speak with him.
What's the difference between a lord and a mayor? That's easy.
The League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition. Still in Dalamil, Victor?
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnes by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Those ne'er-do-wells want to band together.
Let's go. must be the Camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
That's him! The one who killed Locke and Fingers! Take his head off!
So my operating system has an exclamation point on it. You know what that means?
What does it mean?
I'm asking you.
Probably some kind of update or something. Or some like information, like they want your attention.
Yeah, I tried doing a Windows update.
Too slow. I'd better let Victor know.
Sid, where are you? Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who has made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right.
Damn.
And now everyone knows.
Well, if it kicks me off, I'm doing Windows Update
I made
stuff.
it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an
But
occasion.
it's like sitting at 2%
When that
inside the
occasion
thing. I don't know.
arose, I
Well,
forgot
that's at
to reach
3.
for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running, but we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing. All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmec born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can. Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try.
And that is all I can ask of you.
Why are you taking the bearers?
Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
He knew all along that he was playing.
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what if his wares?
Well, I'm guessing the
They're all
best thing
known
about
as
Windows
stealers highly
11 is that
valued throughout
actually
the Republic.
the updates just
You must at
download
least
inside the
detail the counter
settings
service.
now.
We've
Might that
always
not earn
done
him a
that.
little leniency?
No, it hasn't.
Leniency.
Uh-huh.
He
I could
pretended to be
literally
one of
go
us
to
when he was
updates and
laughing behind
settings,
our
and if there's
backs
an
all the
update,
while.
it'll update.
I'm sorry, my
And
lord, but he
download.
lied to us. He lied
It
to
would
you.
always fucking
He
turn
cannot
my
be trusted.
fucking computer
So what
off,
do you
and it would
propose?
make it go through that system,
Will
that
you drive him from his home?
that process.
Close his forge?
Perhaps.
After the first
That is a
one that
question for the
requires
people
a
of Dallas.
restart happens, I
And
guess
they
you
will
just
thank
restarted
you
it.
not to get involved.
Or whatever this fucking download is, it's fucking massive, and at 6%.
Oh
The
boy.
townsfolk
I don't
made
want
their
just,
minds
I just
up.
kind of want to
There was
pause it
nothing I
and not
could
even
do.
download it.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is
I'll
cooled,
be a
they
good
might see
boy and
things
download their
differently.
stupid little update.
For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
Why do they always have to make such a
Why the hell would Victor take the bearers? I assume the situation is hopeless?
There's still hope. But
But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor,
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us. We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little ones, it is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
how could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
I would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor,
Forget it. Do what you will.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here. A reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
I did not see that coming.
You won't find a finer array this side of the strait. You've a discerning eye.
What's happened? God.
Ah, Clive. You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
What is it this time?
Yes, I am.
Wild beasts?
Nothing
For
like
some
that.
reason, that big toad.
I just need you to go over to the
Part of
caravans
it's
and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
Your toe?
Right.
Yeah.
I'll come and ask.
Thanks,
Your
Clive.
real life toe or
I owe you
Clive's
one.
toe?
Mine, genius. Wait,
We got gout?
no.
Got gout.
I take care of myself.
Clearly.
I do.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours.
I know,
You
but
clearly do, don't
No
you?
buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican Army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the Army jumped at the chance.
You had no opportunity to make a counteroffer.
None at all. And we were so close.
El, what's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist was speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best. All right. To Randalar, then. I'd better not keep Eloise waiting.
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through?
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the Consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The Consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. which is something, at least. They deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just make sure he's safe.
Hold on, Theo. I'm coming. Run like the wind. Time to fight. That'll do, girl. Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with ether.
We just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me. Let's go. Where are you, Theo? Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned. I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
Man, those dragons are tough to hit.
You're tough to hit.
Theodore, you had me worried for... We have to get you out of here.
I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream.
Theodore!
kill you!
Theodore.
Take care of my sister.
Theodore. Wait.
Goodbye. El.
Damn. Rough. God damn.
Alright, I'm gonna restart my computer. You almost done with this game?
I'm almost done, yeah.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
I'm gonna restart and go to the bathroom.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place. Against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer. In more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted
all I ever did. It was so we could be together. Oh, Theo. Why did you have to...
I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces just like we always have, and to Theo's. Wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own. To continue helping you however I can. Whenever you need it.
It's not done yet.
Thank you, Clive.
No, I figured.
Let's go on together then. For Theodore.
It's like firmware, this, that, and that.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous world out
There, so it's not complete AIDS. Just a little bit
It's
AIDS.
better I'll be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Yeah.
Still working?
Yeah.
Stew's
Updating's just gonna take a while.
It said 5 minutes. It literally it downloads and all the stuff and then it supplies it when you restart it. So it's literally us doing it the whole time.
I don't know, things usually could take longer than estimating.
Well, you're probably dealing with Windows 10.
No, not always.
Good morrow to you, my friend. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. You wish to study the tomes? You are always welcome, Clive.
Mid said I could ride the
Now it's restarting again. It should be fun.
Oh, okay.
I suppose you've got quite the tale to tell.
They can still walk.
feeling,
It's
Joshua?
done. There you go.
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
What is this place?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them.
It's always great having it
And sell
fucking
them,
change your
or
fucking
try to.
inputs.
Earns me enough for bread.
Change my
most
fucking
days.
Forgive me.
thing.
I have nothing to...
I know.
Yeah,
But I
apparently
couldn't just leave
that's
you lying there.
thing.
You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
How does that fuck up your whole OBS, your whole
Perhaps
system?
he can find an answer.
Like, why does it do that?
You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I will
I see
never
no reason to
understand
wait.
why either.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a
It's not
few,
the only person
but I doubt they'll
that
stop
has
you.
happened to.
You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you come in.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Oh, more hunts.